What is up and is going on, guys? Simpzy here, and welcome back to another episode of my FIFA 15 Manchester City career mode. In today's episode, we have two matches, the first of which is against Arsenal, and then the second match is against Chelsea. So, guys, we also have the January transfer window in today's episode, but first things first, let's get into the squad report. Yaya Toure, the Ivorian, has gone up a +1. Jesus Navas has gone up a +2, even though he is losing attack positioning and interceptions. Sammy Nasri's gone up a +1. David Silva's gone up a +1. He's in 88 overall. He's in excellent form. Edin Dzeko, I'm not really too sure about him. I'm going to replace him in the January window. Within 29 matches, he scored 11 goals and 6 assists. I just feel like I need someone a little bit more pacier, and especially in FIFA 15, pace and strength is a must, and I have been mixing it up. I feel like we should have two small, quick strikers. Like Sergio Aguero is just nice, quick. Sergio Aguero is a perfect striker. He's not too tall. He's not too tall. He's not too short. He's kind of I don't know. He's a good mixture. And I do actually bring in a striker in this January transfer window, and I hope you're excited to see who it is, because I'm excited to show the reveal. Jovetic will be a perfect player, but like I said, I've already played with him so much in my Newcastle United career mode. I did pop him out on loan. But yeah, James Milner here. The saga continues. We're still trying to sell the Englishman to clubs like Borussia Dortmund. We did get an offer here from Bayern Munich to sell the little Argentine Messi. Fucking Messi would have been perfect for that left-hand side, but obviously we couldn't get the funds. And the Starcic, the Serbian, manages to go on loan to the Serie A. The 76, 21-year-old. We did get a couple offers here. I don't really plan to sell him, Edin Dzeko, just yet, but we do have a home match at Etihad Stadium against Arsenal. Arsenal currently 7th in the league. We're currently topping below Manchester United. Surprisingly rising up the table is Aston Villa. I wouldn't have thought they would be in the top 5, let alone top 3. They're above Liverpool and Chelsea. But guys, just want to quickly recap the last episode for you. In the last episode, we managed to win 3-1 against FC Porto in the group stage. They did start off the scoring, and it was Edin Dzeko to pick up man of the match with Sergio Aguero and Frank Lampard. So Frank Lampard, was good to see he scored his first goal in the Champions League for Manchester City and his first goal in this career mode. We also had the Manchester Derby in the last match in that episode. Unfortunately, we ended up drawing 1-1. It was kind of a boring derby, especially with those type of derbies. You really want a lot of goals. David Silva managed to pick up the man of the match for us, and the only goal. And it was Wayne Rooney to score a penalty. So it was disappointing, but what's not disappointing is the start we're having here against Arsenal. And Arsenal, we've just been battering them around the park. I swear in my other career modes, I always struggle to fight Arsenal, but we're playing with Manchester City, must because of all the former Arsenal players. We managed to start off the scoring here. We managed to smack him in the Community Shield, and we ended up smacking them earlier on in the season. And David Silva starts off the scoring there with a pretty nice goal. But Jack Wilshere is determined not to see that. He finds Martinez, and I'm actually quite surprised where Arsenal are, even though they did buy a brand new striker in Martinez. They're not playing Oliver Giroud. But Ramsey, the Welshman, on the ball manages to find Alexis Sanchez. Alexis Sanchez gets the shot off, and Oliver Giroud manages to pick up the crumbs. The Frenchman makes it 1-1 just before the 30th minute. I was really praising myself of how much I've been smacking Arsenal, and they managed to bring one back, the number 12. And it was good to see that Alexis and Santi Cazorla are still at the club. But Sergio Aguero with a nice cutback manages to absolutely... He just beat Mertesacker so easily, manages to get back onto his right foot and makes it 2-1. Just look how much space Mertesacker managed to give him, and I think that's their main culprit. I've been exposing Mertesacker as much as I can, but what a fantastic goal here from Sergio with the right outside of the boot. I love these type of goals when they hit it with the outside of the boot and it curls past the goalkeeper. It was a good goal there from Sergio Aguero, and I'm hoping my new striker will be able to score some goals like that as well. But Sergio manages to, I don't even know what, he tried to get to Memphis Depay, but Arsenal clear it back to Chesney, and Arsenal managed to get it clear here. Sergio Aguero manages to find Memphis Depay fresh off the bench. The Dutchman makes it 3-1 just before the 70th minute, and he is just such an awesome impact sub that I've been bringing on, and he's going to be a fantastic player for the future. Even though we haven't played with him all that much, he hasn't gone up in stats, he has come off and scored a fair few goals for us. And once again, it was Mertesacker. I think their main problem, Arsenal, in FIFA 15 in my career mode at the moment is Koscielny and Mertesacker the captain. But hey, what are you going to do? Yaya Toure manages to through ball to Memphis Depay, and he managed to find Sergio, and they link up again to make it 4-1, and Sergio Aguero scores another goal for this match. We're actually running rampant in this match. I was kind of worried when Oliver Giroud managed to get the equaliser, but a nice through ball there from Memphis manages to find the little Argentine to make it 4-1, and we're really running away with this game now. Another good goal by Sergio Aguero, and we're coming closer to our new striker. But Sergio manages to find Memphis with the scoop turn, and he really should have just kept on going. He really could have beaten Mertesacker. That was my fault, trying to be a little bit fancy. But Sonogo fresh off the bench, he's trying to get up on the goal here. But Ross Barkley with the interception finds Sergio. Yaya manages to find Memphis. It's back to Yaya. Will Yaya score? But what a save from Chesney, the Polishman, manages to spill it. He didn't get a good hand to it, but it was in a very dangerous position. Ross Barkley finds Sergio, and what a ball from Sergio Aguero to find Memphis Depay. If he had a little bit more time, he probably would have buried that. But we end up winning 4-1 over Arsenal, a quite comfortable victory, and a well-deserved one. Unfortunately, Sergio Aguero didn't pick up his hat-trick, but he did pick up the man of the match and 2 goals. Memphis Depay picked up 1 goal, and so did David Silva. So, the striker we are bringing back to the club is Carlos Tevez. Now, we're going to be paying a 29 million for him, 85 overall, 30 years of age, and I think he'd be a perfect replacement. And so I do apologise if it's, I guess, it's somewhat realistic. Probably won't come back, but obviously he's got history with the club. He will gel fantastically. He's got history in the Premier League, playing for West Ham and Manchester United. He's got 3-star skills, 3-star weak foot, which isn't that good. But for some reason in FIFA 15, age doesn't really matter. He's 30 years of age, and he won't go down in stats probably until he's like 33. I swear they've bumped another 3 years onto it. But some players here and there, like for some reason, Navas is losing stats. But we are going to be replacing Edin Dzeko up front with Tevez, and I think the 2 little Argentines up front will be a major impact. We did get an offer here from Barcelona for Sergio Aguero, and there's no way in hell I'm going to sell Sergio. I'm quite interested to listen to offers and see what we can get. But we are going to be changing Carlos Tevez's kit here, and we're going to be changing it to the number 32, which he had at Manchester United, West Ham, and Manchester City. And I was just quickly looking here to edit some some other players. I was going to edit his boots as well, and just, I don't know. But there's Carlos Tevez. I did make him a tight kit, and that's what I've done with all my players at the moment. If you don't know why I've done that, you just need to go buy the edit player on the catalog if you don't already have it, and you can customize your players as much as you like. Now, James Milner has signed a pre-contract. He is going to Schalke. We couldn't sell the striker. I was trying to be a little bit too greedy, to be honest, and trying to make a profit, and it ended up backfiring. Varane manages to go to Bayern Munich, and Begovic, the big Bosnian from Stoke City, manages to go to Real Madrid. But Carlos Tevez, we've spent all our money. What have we got here? Oh, we got a crazy offer here from Hugo Lloris from Bayern Munich. Krul, the Dutchman from Newcastle, signed for Napoli. João Moutinho, a surprising transfer from AS Monaco, manages to sign for Manchester United. So Manchester United are really gobbling up the AS Monaco players. Obviously you're having Falcao on loan at the moment. Sirigu was also a big transfer, but Sergio Aguero is the top goal scorer of the Barclays Premier League, followed by David Silva, who has 10 goals, and then Wayne Rooney creeping into it. So I'm hoping Carlos Tevez can have a good debut against Chelsea and maybe pick up a couple of goals. Now, we are going to go with the purple kit against Chelsea because there's a bit of a clash, and we're going to be going with the yellow kit. Oh, wait, what do I do? Do I go? I honestly can't remember. Maybe I don't even go with the purple kit. Yeah, I do go with the purple kit and the yellow kit. Oh god, I can't even remember. I was just watching that live. It was kind of horrific. But guys, if you are enjoying this FIFA 15 Manchester City career mode, maybe I've said that a couple of times. Manchester City. Make sure to leave a like. I would really much appreciate it. I do put a lot of effort into these videos, and a simple like really does go a long way. I don't get paid for likes, but it pushes my channel out there and gives me a good response to see if you guys are liking it or not. But an amazing throughball here to Carlos Tevez on his debut. Cuts back inside past Kurt Zouma and buries it just before the 10th minute. And I was thinking, oh my god, Edin Dzeko wouldn't have been able to do that. What a superb goal from the little Argentine. And I think Sergio and Carlos Tevez up front will be absolutely fantastic. But Kurt Zouma, the youngster, outplayed and outgunned. And Courtois was nowhere near going to save that. Carlos Tevez absolutely belted that. And it's good to see him back at the club. Also, Karim Benzema, the former Real Madrid player, plays for Chelsea now. Manages to find Gaston Ramirez. Sorry, not Gaston. Just Ramirez, the Brazilian. And his shot goes wide. But Ramirez on the ball again was being a real pain in my ass and a danger. Just creating plays. Finds Equator to Willian, the Brazilian. He's going to try and whip it in. He finds Ramirez again, who's just everywhere all over the pitch. He finds Tevez. Tevez hits the bar. And Willian picks up the crumbs off the bar. And Chelsea were well deserved to score there, even though it was a bit of a scrappy ball in the rain once again. But 1-1 just before half-time. Chelsea are back in it, and I'm hoping Carlos Tevez. But I can it's just so much different. Like, look how much space we managed to give Sergio here. He gets his shot off, absolutely belts it past Courtois. And it's good to see the little Argentine back at Manchester City, even though he did leave on kind of awful terms. I'm not what's his name? Manuel Pellegrini, and I can't even remember. I can't even remember the other manager. Plays for he coaches Galatasaray. Not Moutinho. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, regardless, it matters. We're 2-1 up against Chelsea, and we're actually versing Jose Mourinho. Navas finds Negredo, feeds it back to Navas. Navas whips it into Memphis Depay with the back header there. Really tested Courtois, but Courtois managed to save quite comfortably. But guys, thank you very much for watching. If you watched all the way through, I really do appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like on this video to support this series and my channel. And of course, we'll bring out more FIFA 15 career mode tomorrow for you guys. So thank you very much for watching. Simpzy out.